When there are things I'm not supposed to know, it makes me extra curious. And for some reason, you're not allowed to know who buys through your link, at least at some places. So today I'm going to talk about how you can find out who buys from you if you have this very special autoresponder that I do. So I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. And honestly, I can't show you inside right now because I have all the names of my subscribers in there and their email addresses, and I'm not going to show that in public. So you can go to the link I'm leaving at the bottom in the description, or which you can see here, clq.cx/nvm, like Nevermind. There you can even test it out yourself and see how easy it is to use. One of the many things I love it for is that you have so much control over everything inside this autoresponder. And one of them is that every subscriber has a number, a unique number that is only valid for this subscriber. And that's what I'm using to find out who buys through my affiliate links. So at the beginning, I went to Warrior Plus, and there you can upload a script that will tell you different things. So my first script was meant to tell me who bought from me, but it didn't work. I had asked Claude to help me with it. I had told it where it could find the API for this emailer, and it had read it, and it also read the API for Warrior Plus in this case. So everything should have worked, but it didn't. And I found out that it was because Warrior Plus didn't want us to know who bought through our links. They wanted to be the only ones to know, and they claim that this is how they interpreted the law. But a lot of other companies don't interpret the law like this. So I'm not sure if they're right or the others are wrong, but I want to know who buys when I promote something, and I especially want to know who buys, use the product, and then ask for a refund. Don't worry, none on my list does that now because I am very particular about who I invite into my email list. But that's a story for another day. So the script didn't work. I had no idea who bought or who didn't. So I took another approach. I added a tagging code. Let's go to a blank page here. So when you have a link to Warrior Plus, it will look like something like https://warriorplus.com, and then your affiliate number. I don't remember how they write that. Let's just affiliate, write it like this. And then you can add a, they call it what, tag, whatever. I have a shortcut that will add it to this link, and I have told you about this shortcut machine in another video. You can just look it up. So I will just write /TID, and it will open this form for me. And if this is email number 1 I'm going to send out to my list, then I will keep the 1 up here. If it's email number 5, typically sent on a Friday, I would write 5, and then it has this tag at the end, which says a hyphen, and then the square paragraphs, sub_idea, because that code there would give a number which correspond to one of my subscribers. So I will add that to the link, and I will send out an email with this link inside. Oh, I don't know what I did here. I messed it up. Okay, never mind. You saw it. You saw it before I messed it up. So apparently it changed it to something else. Let's just make link TID. Now it doesn't work. TID. No, it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. So you have this link which is now tagged with the number of the subscriber. So if it says TID, it says the ID sub idea. It will, for every email it sends, it will change this into the number of the subscriber. So if subscriber number 1 gets this email and buys, I'll be able to see that subscriber number 1 has bought. So the next step for me was to go inside my autoresponder, look up who this person was, and then I would add a tag that said affiliate buyer to that person. So in this case, 1 is me, so I would have added affiliate buyer. And it's doable, but since I had already asked Claude to start to write my scripts, I figured, what if he got access to the autoresponder and could check who the buyer was? That would make my life a lot easier. So it would actually, instead of I went in, search for this person, and then added the tag that says affiliate buyer, I could let Claude do it thanks to one of the scripts that I have already put inside Warrior Plus. And that's what I did. So now every time somebody buys from me, even if it's subscriber number 807, it will look up the subscriber and it would add the tag affiliate buyer to it. So now I know exactly who buys from me, because that's my own products, and I have a right to see still who buys from me. And now I also know who buys through my affiliate links on Warrior Plus. On Gumroad, it's a bit different. They will send out an email to me saying you helped, and then the name of the vendor, sell, I think this says sell, and then the name of the product. And then inside this email, they would show the email address of whoever bought through my link. So as long as I got these emails, I could tell who bought from me, and then I could go into my autoresponder and then I could add the tag affiliate buyer to this person. Once again, I thought, what if I could let Claude help me with this? And when I say Claude, it's because he still has the reputation for being the best at coding. So ChatGPT can do it, and I've used ChatGPT once in a while. When I ran out of messages from Claude, for example, then I've switched between the two and said, okay, Claude messed up. There's an error inside the script. Can you help me with this? And then it would look over the script and then come up with its solutions. But overall, I find Claude is best. So I'll use Claude as much as I can. So I told Claude, I have this email that will tell me that, for example, affiliate with the email address brit.malka@gmail.com, that's me by the way, has just bought from me. And every email that comes from Gumroad will have the same subject line, and it will include these words and then the name of the product and the vendor. Is there a way that I can automate this? I love shortcuts, as you have found out. So, and Claude said, yes, if you send this to a Google account, then you can get, you can make a Google something, widget or something, not sure. And then I can use this to add the tag to your autoresponder. So, okay, that sounded complicated, but okay. I went ahead and I made a new Gmail account just for this purpose. And I made this token or whatever it was they asked me to do, or Claude they asked me to do. And I also, thanks to my email program, which I will talk about in another video, it could actually take a long email. Let's just say it's at Lorem Ipsum, because I have that on this shortcut. So, and then it would add the email address. And then more blah blah blah. Gumroad. Then my email program could actually extract this email address. It's not necessary though, because Claude would otherwise be able to do it, but I did it, and I sent my emails from my my email program. Whenever there came an email from Gumroad, I automatically forwarded to this new Gmail address, and the script I've used from Claude would then extract the email address and add the tag to my autoresponder. And I don't think that could be possible with any other autoresponder, because you need to have access to the API, and if you can do that, then you can do it. But for my other tip about Warrior Plus, you will need a number for every subscriber, and I don't know which autoresponder has that anymore. Back in the days, Weber had it, but I'm not sure if anyone has it. But my program has, so I highly recommend it if you want some kind of a control over what you do in your work and your business, because this helps me to see who is just reading my emails and who is actually taking action on them. But this system worked for a while with Gumroad, so every email I got from Gumroad for an affiliate sale was sent to this Gmail address, and my script found the email and added the tag affiliate buyer inside my autoresponder. And then suddenly it stopped working, and I didn't understand why. And I didn't find out until a few days later. Several persons has bought through my link, but they weren't tagged with affiliate buyer. So I went back to Claude and said, why is this not working anymore? And he said, you made a token, or whatever it was called, I've forgotten again. And because you didn't make it official and go through the process of being approved and all the things you normally do if you want to sell this thing, then it's only valid for 7 days. Then it doesn't work anymore. And the 7 days had passed, so everything I'd done didn't work anymore. Not for Gumroad. So I went back to figuring out the email address of the person who had bought, searching for it inside my autoresponder, and then tagging that person manually. And then I asked Claude, can anything else than Gmail do this? And he said, yes, if you have access to an email account of your own, then we can do the same. I said, aha, since I already had a blog and a web hosting, I could do that. So I created a new email account. Instead of forwarding to Gmail, which no longer worked, I forwarded to that email address, and now everyone who buys through my link on Gumroad, it's not a secret who does it because I get the email address, but now it's automated, it's my shortcut. It will automatically mean that this script will tag the person with affiliate buyer inside my autoresponder. And this is just a small example of what I can do with this autoresponder. So I highly recommend you check it out. And don't be scared that it's self-hosted, because it's not dangerous. And I can do it, so you can do it. And better than that, the creator of this script, this autoresponder script, he has been in business for, 20 years or so. He's been making this program forever. It has, of course, it has bugs, everything has, but I haven't seen a bug in several years, in fact. And when I started out with affiliate marketing and email marketing, scripts were bugged because it was brand new. So I remember once my autoresponder sent out 17 of the same email to people, and a lot of them unsubscribed and left me for good. But that was back in 2004 or around that. And this script, it was not the same script. This was one that I got for free from the creator because he was tired of it and he didn't want to sell it anymore. And I understand now why that was. So this script that I'm promoting here, my autoresponder I have on Woopty, it has been tried and proven for many, many years, and I rarely see bugs in it. Very rarely. Normally, if I see a bug in it, it's not a bug. It's me who have done something wrong, and that doesn't happen often in that script, at least. So it's really good. And the creator of it, if you have suggestions for improving it, he listens. It's not just something you send out into the blue and it goes, I don't know, to the eternal cybermarks. You have a person at the other end, and he listens to the suggestions from his clients, and if it's possible and if he thinks it's a good idea, then he will add it. Over the years he's added many of my ideas, and the script is almost perfect, I would say. I still have a few ideas and I share them whenever I have, and then he listens to me. So this script will give you a huge control over everything, which will really help you in your business. Because without control, you're just guessing what's happening. And that's why I've left some of the major autoresponders in the past, among them Kit, because I had way too little control over what was going on. I couldn't even see who. I couldn't filter out persons who never clicked, for example, and that was not satisfying. I need that kind of control, and so do you if you want to run a business. So check it out, and if you want a copy of my scripts, the ones that helped me find a subscriber on Gumroad or on Warrior Plus, let me know and I can give you the scripts. It's very easy to use, and I can also tell you where you have to use them. There's one place you upload them inside the program, and then there is one place you add them on Warrior Plus. It's just a link, and then you have to create an account on your web host. I told you more about that. And then you just forward your emails when they come from Gumroad, and you have both things registered inside your autoresponder, and you will know exactly who is just leeching on your emails, doing nothing, or who is buying through your affiliate links. So I hope this will be helpful for you. I think it will if you use it, because it's been extremely helpful to me in my business, that's for sure.